be doing something super fun and talking about decorative banners. So I've started this one already. I'm going to show you 3 different kinds of banner types today, starting with this one, which is a tassel banner. So this one I think is the easiest and probably the most attractive. If you're looking for something like party decorations or especially baby showers or weddings, these are very lovely, especially in these pastel colors. I got all of this tissue paper that I used for this from the Dollar Tree. So I believe I got 25 sheets for $1 and it came in all these nice pastel colors, which again would be wonderful for a specific kind of party like a baby shower. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is take a large piece of tissue paper, pretty much the whole thing, and you're going to lay it out in the full square that it is. And what you're going to do first is you're going to fold it in half. So I'm just kind of folding over the top. Either direction works fine. So I've got that folded in half. Now I'm going to flip it so that it's, now I'm going to flip it so that it's long ways. And you're going to fold that in half again, so it makes a square once again. And instead of switching it around this time, you're just going to fold it one more time to create this like long rectangle piece. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take some scissors, go to either end, it really doesn't matter, and start creating long slits. I like to go up twice with my scissors, so cut 1, cut 2. Oops, don't want to knock that over. And I do about, I'd say, 1/2 inch strips. And you're just going to do that all along until you reach the end. The thing that I do want to throw out there is, depending on the side that you have your fold in, you're going to want to cut up that fold line, otherwise you're going to have one really long piece here. So I'm just going to cut up the side, and so aim for about the length of a fingertip. And there we go. Next, what you're going to do, unfold it, and make sure you completely unfold it so that you will have some of these cut marks on either side of your sheet. And the easiest way to do this, I'm gonna make sure everything is flat so I don't get it all folded up. You're just gonna start rolling it relatively thin. So I kind of go against like the width of my thumb, I would say, and I kind of fold it in once, and then I just start rolling it up a little bit looser as we go so that it doesn't have any of those harsh creases. And once that's done, I kind of just like to squish it down all the way so it looks a little crinkly like that, to just slightly before where the ends of your tassels begin, and you're going to twist all the way up that length, kind of as if you were doing a twist in your hair. You're then going to fold it in half and keep rolling so that it forms a loop on the top. And there you have a nice decorative tassel. Something else that's really great about this particular style of tassel is you don't actually have to add any adhesive. All you need is your string, whatever string you're choosing. You can either slip it through the loop or you can fold it before you twist it around itself. Kind of undo it and then pop it over your string just like that, and then twist it back up. Obviously you could add more to make this a longer tassel and in specific colors, but this is just something really basic and really cute that I think just adds such a very special touch as opposed to just using, say, regular streamers at particular events. And yeah, so with that said, let's move on to the next one, which is going to be primarily made out of cardboard. Another thing that you're going to need for the second one, or at least something that I'm going to be using, is fabric. You can also use patterns, scrapbook paper, or you can paint, or even just use that same tissue paper to kind of wrap it around. But I have essentially cut out these little triangle bits. They are not perfect for this demonstration, but they will definitely do. So basically all you're going to need is some cardboard triangles, or really any shape that you would like. And you're just kind of going to decorate them. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to take 3, maybe some 3 without writing on them, and I'm going to wrap them in this fabric and use hot glue to stick it down on the back so that it kind of has this fun like blue floral flavor, let's say. Right, so I have some triangles cut out, and basically the way that you're going to attach these is you're going to take a triangle, whichever triangle it is that you are trying to add your decoration to. You're actually going to cut like slits in the corners so that they're easier to fold over. Goodness gracious. So if I have the triangle looking like this, you're going to want to cut it up on all 3 corners so that when you're folding over, you can cut off this like extra fabric that's hanging off and it doesn't add any extra bulk to your banner. So I'll just do some of that. And when you fold over, you just apply, I'm going to use hot glue, so just apply some hot glue to the back. That way when you look at it from the front, it will be all nicely wrapped like this. Here's what they all look like once they're all done. Lastly, you're just going to take some twine. I got this baker's twine from the Dollar Tree in a pack of 3. It came with yellow and orange, I think. So I'm just going to take this brown, and you're going to go along and actually attach the banners at the top, or the banner pieces, I suppose, at the top with some more hot glue. And boom, there is the 3rd banner. Well, sample banner. Of course, I'm not making big giant banners for basically nothing, but I did want to give you guys some pretty basic ideas. Obviously, you can alternate, you can use different colors. Something else that might be really cool is to actually use the cardboard to cut it out into like shapes. So that's where you could write something like happy birthday or gender reveal or whatever it is that you want to be doing. Or you can even keep this like triangular shape and then add like stickers or something to the sides of them, or draw on with puffy paint so that it says something, so you can still kind of keep this background thing. There's like unlimited kinds of possibilities that you can do with something like this, but this is pretty basic, and yeah, just a little taste of something that you might get some inspiration from. Alrighty, time for the last one, and probably the most intricate, but possibly one of the most attractive. So with that in mind, I have, again, this baker's twine. I grabbed the yellow one this time because it'll match the colors that I have planned. A wooden dowel. This I think I got in like a giant pack from Walmart for like 99 cents, so they can be pretty cheap. And I also just went to the Dollar Tree and picked up flowers. I think I got like $4 worth of flowers. I grabbed 2 bouquets of each of these kinds of flowers and made sure to cut the leaves off as well, just to add a little bit of extra green into it. But the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your dowel and your string, and you're going to measure out a couple of different lengths. I think I'm only going to do 3, much like I have the last couple times, but I'm going to make the middle one just slightly shorter. So maybe I'm going to rearrange a little bit. The short one over here, long one in the middle, and then try another short one in. Now your dowel should look a little something like this, and the next thing that we're going to do is actually start arranging some flowers. So I'm thinking I'm going to do pink down the middle, so I'm just kind of going to decide where I want these flowers to go. Actually, I do think I like this better with the pink on the outside. I think it's just because the size of the flowers are so much bigger. I don't know. You might like it the other way, but this is the way I'm going to do it. And again, you can choose to tie the string around your flowers, or in my case, I'm just gonna pick a couple of places, probably at the stem, and glue it that way, just because it's a little bit easier and because I definitely did not leave enough length. So if you want to tie them on, make sure to leave a little bit of extra length than what you are originally planning on. So I'm gonna glue these, and then we'll come back and finish up the project. Side note, for flowers that you want to lay flat, you can cut this little bit off. There's no wire in it, so it snips right off. That way when you're adding the glue, you can just add your little dollop and it will sit nice and flat against wherever you put it. The last thing that needs work is the top. I don't quite want to keep that look, but I do need to have something to hang it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie some string around here so that I can hang it on a nail or a hook or something in my room. And then once that's on, I'm going to take some of these longer leaves and glue them along the edge of it so that it kind of looks a little bit more floral and a little less like a wooden dowel. And here is the finished product of our last banner. I think it is super cute, and it definitely kind of has a little bit of personality. I think this is something that would be really cute maybe behind someone's bed, or even something kind of to separate a doorway. And I think that's just a really cute and simple way to dress up a wall or decorate maybe even a dorm room or something like that. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, feel free to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.